Are you waiting for the perfect time to build a house? A lot of people are sitting on the sideline waiting for that perfect moment to dive into this crazy housing market. Well, guess what? The wait is officially over. The home build industry is throwing a wild party and you're invited. The stars have aligned, and if you're ready to seize your destiny, then it's time to join the celebration. In all honesty, you might not get another shot like this in your lifetime. I'm not fooling around. The housing market is serving up an incredible gift, and it's time for you to unwrap it. For many of you, this will be the smartest decision that you ever make. But the window of opportunity is closing. If you're feeling skeptical, strap on your seatbelt. I have some data that's gonna blow your freaking mind. For those of you who are enjoying the perks of living at home for free, and especially if you're paying rent, the financial benefits of owning a home alone should inspire you. Homeowners enjoy loads of unbelievable benefits. Did you know that according to the Federal Reserve, homeowners are nearly 40 times wealthier than renters? Yeah, you heard me right. 40 times. If that didn't hit you like a load of bricks, there's nothing more I can say to you. When you combine the innumerable blessings of homeownership with the unique advantage of building a house right now, it's a no-brainer. If you're wavering on the decision to buy a house, this could be the most important video that you watch this year. Before I explain why it's the perfect time to build, you should understand why right now, this moment in time is a great time to purchase real estate in general. So I'm sharing 7 reasons why you should buy a house before the market changes. Number 1, the housing market is not going to crash. If you're waiting for prices to bottom out, you missed it. According to the National Association of Realtors, Case-Shiller, and Freddie Mac, home values hit bottom early this year, and they've been increasing steadily ever since. But there is some good news. Number 2, home prices are still down. The housing market peaked nearly a year and a half ago. Looking at this chart, again, you can see that prices are still lower than they were at the peak. Number 3, home values are going back up. Most US cities have seen house prices increase in 2023. The data, along with leading economists, indicate that trend will continue. If you're trying to time the market, you've missed the bottom. But as I mentioned, the window of opportunity is still open for now. Number 4, little to no competition. Loads of qualified wannabe home buyers are sitting on the sidelines waiting for that right opportunity or for rates to drop. But if you wait for things to be perfect, you will enter the market at the same time as all the other sheep. I mean, buyers. The irony is that the perfect time to buy usually isn't. Those who make their move before the market shifts will enjoy the many benefits that come from buying in a market with very little competition. Number 5, sellers are feeling desperate. That means you can negotiate. It's depressing when your home won't sell. After several weeks or months, sellers start to accept the fact that they're gonna have to give up more than they thought. They're more likely to reduce their prices, pay your closing costs, or pay for rate buy down, among other things. Number 6, high mortgage rates. Yes, these higher mortgage rates increase your house payment, and that sucks. But these inflated rates are responsible for much of what makes this a great time to purchase real estate. Fewer buyers in the market equates to less sales, increasing your ability to negotiate, and this holds prices down. No doubt, home prices would be higher if rates had stayed in the 5s. But while increased mortgage rates are holding prices down, there's something much bigger happening that's putting upward pressure on home prices. What am I talking about? Number 7, we are suffering from a housing shortage. There are 2 problems. First, current homeowners don't want to list their houses for sale because they don't want to trade their record low mortgage interest rate for one in the 7% range. The other issue, builders can't construct houses fast enough. They have been underbuilding since the Great Recession. From 2010 to 2019, they built a fraction of homes needed just to keep up with the normal population growth. That shortage was so severe that 15 years later, they still haven't caught up. For this reason, home values will continue to increase. The housing supply today is far below what it was during the Great Recession, which you can see here in the red. When you factor in population growth, the shortage of housing is staggering. The red arrow follows US population growth, while the jagged line trending downward shows existing inventory. Looking to the left, from 2000 to 2005, it followed a normal trajectory. But the gap has widened significantly since then.
Houston, we have a problem.
The data clearly shows just how big of an issue this will become when the market recovers. And if you don't own a home, that last chart should scare the heck out of you. This is why one of the most conservative economists, Dave Ramsey, has been telling you to buy a home for several months now. Like those of us who analyze the data, he's concerned by the imminent housing crisis, especially for those who waited for the perfect time to buy. It's simple economics. Low supply equals high demand, and increased demand leads to higher prices. When mortgage rates drop, the sheep will flood the market, and there won't be enough homes to go around. This will cause another surge in house prices as buyers fight over the very limited number of available homes. So how can you get ahead of the impending rush of buyers and avoid these stupid high mortgage interest rates? The answer is simple. Build a house. There are several incredible reasons why you need to build a house right now. But first, If you're finding this helpful, will you please give me a thumbs up so others know this video is helpful? And for the most accurate and updated real estate news, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. I appreciate your support more than you know, and it allows me to continue making videos like this to help awesome people just like you. Thanks. Okay, here's 10 reasons why you should build a house right now. Number 1, quality of construction. Homes are built better in slower markets. For one, the superintendent overseeing the construction of your property has more time to make sure things are being done correctly. Not only that, but the different trades aren't rushing from one job to the next. This allows them to focus on quality. Plus, new homes are built to stricter building codes and often include products that make the home more energy efficient. Number 2, home builders are more flexible. Because they're feeling a little more desperate or maybe grateful that you chose to build a home with them, they're much more likely to work with you before and during the construction process, often allowing buyers to do things that they wouldn't normally allow when they're busy. They're also often more flexible when it comes to things like selling your personal home, a specific closing date, customization, and etc. Number 3, government incentives. In tough markets, you're more likely to find incentives, tax breaks, and grants being offered by the government. These programs can increase your ability to afford new home construction and significantly reduce your overall costs. Number 4, homes are being built faster. When the market was screaming, builders were selling homes faster than they could build them. They often sold build jobs that they wouldn't even be able to look at for several months. And because demand for new construction was so high, builders often struggled to get the necessary materials. This caused massive delays. I remember being elated to finally see lumber sitting on the home site for one of my clients, but then waiting several weeks for the framers to show up. Number 5, better availability of home sites. The recent slowdown has allowed land developers to catch up. It's not uncommon today to see large areas with available home sites ready for builders to sell. You're far more likely to find a home site that you will love. Now, these first 5 benefits are great, but the next 5 make building a house right now in this market a no-brainer. And all starts with number 6, home builders have reduced their prices. When the housing market was smoking hot, home builders couldn't construct houses fast enough to meet the overwhelming demand. This, along with COVID, led to a severe labor and material shortage. Construction costs shot through the roof, and the price of a brand new home hit record highs. But due to the recent slowdown, builders have drastically reduced the number of homes they are building, and the cost of construction has gone down. Number 7, you can lock the price to build today. Back in the day, builders could increase the price of your home even after you made all your selections and signed an agreement. A lot of buyers were angry when builders enacted this clause, increasing the price of their homes. Due to the backlash, most builders today have a price lock guarantee. So once you selected a floor plan, a home site, and made all of your selections, the builder will not increase the price of your home. Number 8, builders are offering great incentives. They might guarantee a certain mortgage rate, offer free upgrades, a large credit at the design center, paid closing costs, a mortgage rate buy down, and often a combination of these items. I recently negotiated multiple deals where my clients received more than $30,000 in builder credits. This covered all closing costs plus a rate buy down. I hate to torch those who are currently trying to sell a house, but when it comes to buying an existing home, there's often a lot of negotiation, and you never know if the seller is going to bend enough to make the deal work. Builder incentives are known from the beginning, and often exceed anything sellers of existing homes can offer. As a result, building becomes the obvious choice. Number 9, new construction is better than existing. Right now, a new house is comparable to the price of existing homes in most areas. When you build, you won't have any repair or replacement costs for a long time, and the home comes with a warranty. The house will be built to your specifications and loaded with the options that you selected. There are too many benefits to name them all. I've gone in depth in a recent video. Is it better to buy an existing house or to build? I'll put a link below. I'm sure that most of you can now see why it makes sense to build, but there's one last insane benefit that greatly exceeds everything. Number 10, building puts time on your side. The Federal Reserve is finally relenting, and the market has shown signs of recovery. In turn, mortgage rates are finally falling. Many leading economists expect rates to drop in 2024. So when the construction of your house is completed 8 to 12 months from now, you could get a much lower rate. If mortgage rates continue to fall, and when you consider that the normal buying season is quickly approaching, buyers will most likely return to the market early in 2024. If rates drop to the mid or low 6s, buyers will flood the market. And if you wait too long, you could find yourself fighting over a limited number of available houses, and builder incentives will evaporate. If you'd like to avoid that headache and score the best deal possible, you might want to start the home build process today before it becomes obvious that the market is recovering. Once again, if you start the home build process right now, you can lock in a low price, get an amazing incentive, and if rates drop, as expected, you could end up with a super low mortgage interest rate, especially if the builder agreed to buy down your rate. Not to mention, home values will most likely increase over the next year or so while your house is being built. This could equate to tens of thousands of dollars in equity before you even make a mortgage payment. This is a very realistic scenario. The combination of all these benefits will drop your house payment by hundreds of dollars per month, and you'll look like a genius to all your friends. Just make sure you reach out to a new construction specialist in your area to make sure you choose the best builder and get the best deal possible. In case you didn't know, the builder will pay your agent's commission. Damn! So it won't cost you a dime to have professional representation on your side. If you're looking to build a home in Utah, I have 15 plus years working directly with home builders. I've personally guided more than 500 individuals through the home build process, and I've built 4 homes for myself. I'd be honored to serve you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with your questions. Now remember, all of these incredible advantages will vanish if mortgage rates drop, and they don't have to fall that far. There's real urgency because rates could drop at any time, and like I said, the normal buying season is quickly approaching. I know that buying a house is scary, even in a stable market, but home values have always gone up over time. Real estate has proven to be the safest, fastest way to build wealth. Even if you started the home build process today and prices dropped, I don't see this happening by the way, the builder incentive would likely make up that difference. In other words, you have nothing to worry about. Just make sure you choose the right builder. I recommend you watch Do Not Build a Home Without Doing This first. And if you're ready to build a home now, you'll want to watch How to Buy a New Construction Home. I have loads of videos to guide you through the home build process. Not only will these videos save you time and stress, but they'll also save you money. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you have a friend or a family member waiting to buy a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.